Hey everybody, I'm Chris and welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gentleman. I created this channel because I wanted to demonstrate that it's possible to drink good beer and not pay a whole lot of money to do so. So the beers that I review on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range, and today's selection is no exception to that. I paid $1.99 for the 12-ounce can of Garage Brewing's Green T-Bird Lager with tea and honey. And I'm sorry, Jasmine Green T-Bird is what is the full name of it. This one the California State Fair Gold in 2018, as well as the Los Angeles Gold in, well, I'm having a difficult time making that out. I think that's 2018. I'm not certain. We believe in making our fresh craft beer from only the finest ingredients. Guess what? This unique lager offers a delicate flavor of sweetness from local honey and floral notes, resembling a backcountry cruise in a classic American convertible. Flavor green, mild green tea, aroma jasmine, balance aromatic, body low. Fresh brew, made in Temecula, California, another San Diego brewer. Those of you who are unaware, San Diego has more breweries per square mile than any other county in the Union. So there you have it. I will say this about Garage Brewing. I've had uh, I've had a lot of their beers lately. They've only been recently available in the Las Vegas market. I don't think they're a particularly old brewery anyway. Case in point, both of these beers, both of the awards that this beer seems to have won came from 2018. But they are a San Diego brewer, and I've liked everything I've had from them so far. I'm really looking forward to drinking more of their beers as time goes by. I think they're really onto something, and they've made great selections. Now, this is a lager, and lagers are a very typical beer, and somebody's trying to see how well flavors are going to meld in with beer. Lager is a great one to do that. Lager is pretty standard. Um, it's not. It's not an overly complicated beer. In fact, for example, Budweiser is a lager. Um, so it's a rather uncomplicated beer. It's cold fermented. They use lagering yeast, as it's known, and so it sort of lends itself to uh, exotic flavors such as green tea and honey. Now this is a Best By date that is I'm well within range. It's actually this month of of November, the first beer of November. So I'm well within range on that, and I think we should just get to opening. Of course, this can was at the back of the fridge. It got a little cold. I'm seeing some head kind of emerging from the hole there. Wow, that's a lot of head actually. Holy cow! You know what they say if Monday was a beer? You ever seen that meme? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and toss this because that's just a bunch of head. And let's see if we can't get a better pour this time because that was pretty hideous. And we're still getting lots of head on this. I'm guessing because it sat in the back of the fridge, it got very cold, but yeah, I was not expecting that much head. That's an inordinate amount of head, and well, I can at least see that what you're seeing on the camera is roughly the same color as the beer. Lots and lots and lots of carbonation. I'm wondering if they didn't maybe use Pilsner yeast for this, because Pilsner yeast is notorious for producing lots of carbonation. I mean, this is very heavy carbonation, and it's kind of murky. I'm going to give a quick beard wipe, see what I come across. Hmm. Okay, I smell the honey. Some quick notes about this beer. It does have a 5.2 ABV. Typically, American lagers come in between 4.3 and, I'm sorry, 4.2 and 5.3. So it's a little on the higher end of the ABV scale. Typically, American lagers come in between 8 and 18 IBUs. This beer has 10 IBUs, so it's on the lower end of the bitterness scale. Zero of my friends on Untappd have ranked this beer. Only 313 rankings of this beer on Untappd, period, so far, giving it a 3.67. Beer Advocate has only one ranking, giving it a 3.5. Now, I have actually had this beer on tap. I had it about 5 months ago at ACES Ales on Tenaya here in Las Vegas, and I gave it a 4.0 at that time. And I'm just kind of waiting for this to kind of die down some more. I don't think it's going to, so I'm going to go ahead and stick my schnoz directly into this and see what I can come up with. And mostly what I'm smelling is the honey. I'm smelling wheat and I'm smelling honey, and typically lagers usually have that sort of lagery yeast smell. I'm getting that for sure. Yeah, wheat and honey is mostly what I'm getting. There's not a whole lot of complexity to this. I'm not getting jasmine as they were said it would be on the bouquet. This is probably going to go down no further than it already is. So I'm going to go ahead and start drinking. Cheers. Mm, it's sweet, it's crisp. It's got, I'd say, a medium high mouth feel. It's got a vibrant flavor. I mean, it's a swirling around in the tongue. Now I am getting actually a little bit of the jasmine on the tongue. I didn't notice it so much in the bouquet. The notes of the aroma didn't seem to have it, but I am tasting a little bit of jasmine, and I like jasmine tea, so that works well for me. Aside from being a disappointing pour, this is still proving to be a good beer. I would give it the original 4.0 that I gave it on tap, except I give it the extra 0.25 for coming in a can. Those of you who watch this channel regularly know that I will give a beer an extra 0.25 on the ranking for arriving in a can. But yeah, this is a good beer. Make sure not to stick it in the back of the fridge like I did. It sat back there for far too long and apparently got way too cold. But it is the Jasmine Green T-Bird, and I noticed that if you go to Untapped, I think it only says Green T-Bird. This one says here Jasmine. I'm wondering if maybe this isn't going to be a whole series. If there isn't going to be an Earl Grey T-Bird, or you know, an Irish breakfast T-Bird. Whatever the case, it does seem to be. You can see, guys, that head isn't going anywhere, so it's very resilient. Considering the low ABV, I'm kind of surprised at how nice the lacing is on this. It's actually pretty nice. Well, so there you have it. It's a good beer. I wish I could give it more description, but you know, trying to drink through that super duper head is kind of difficult. And guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.